What is up, guys? So as you can probably tell, it's a few days later. I'm really sorry. I actually recorded all the other stuff I did, but the memory on my camera was full and I didn't even know it, so I'm recording it, and then I get back to the house and guess what? All my footage is not there. But let me pretty much catch you guys up to speed on where I'm at and what I'm doing. With the car right now, obviously I got the wheels off because I had somebody that was possibly interested in them. The radiator, as you can tell, the radiator is out. The guy that I got it from was complaining about a coolant leak, and it turned out that the radiator was leaking. Also, he said it needed a clutch. I still haven't been able to determine that because I haven't been driving it down the road yet because of the radiator. But when I got it, one of the vacuum ports down here, one of the nipples, had nothing on it, so it had a massive boost leak. So that could have been the source of that problem. If you remember this fender, remember how it was all boogered up and rusted and everything? Fixed that, got it back right. I just showed you the quarter. That's where that's at right now, so that's coming along. Also, this other spot, I'm trying out some new stuff. That was where the little rust bubble was. This is metal reinforced body filler, so I'm trying that out now. That's pretty much where I'm at. Alright, so about 30 minutes later. Now when I say I was looking for a project, let me show you what I typically run into when I buy somebody else's modified car, and why I tend to prefer SRT4s the way I got the last one, unmolested. Now I'm sure the owner had great intentions, but yeah, things I do for a car. Now that's what I call a rat's nest. So yeah, we're chugging right along with this SRT4 project. I hope to get it in paint sometime soon. I'll make sure that the memory is right on it so I can show you guys that. The interior, I've done a few on it. I had to yank wires out from under the dash. This thing had 2 turbo timers on it. It has a factory security system, but somebody decided to put an aftermarket security system on it and tied it into everything. So it was a rat's nest of wires up under this thing that I had to go through. And as you also saw, I cleaned up the battery situation in the trunk. Just been kind of going through it. The seat won't where it would latch in good, so I had to fix that. Just different things. I'll show you the interior real quick. I did vacuum it and clean it up some, so it does look a lot nicer. And I should be getting some seats from a guy tomorrow, so we'll see. But let me show you the interior real quick. Alright, so as you guys can see, I did do some cleaning on the interior. That gauge pod is gone, and I put the factory stuff back on there, which included the bezel for the radio is the right bezel now, and I put the factory radio back in it. I ordered a shift knob because he cut the end of it off rather than buy the adapter, so I got a shift knob coming that will work with that. And this console in the center, I replaced it because he had cut a place right here for a fog light switch, and it's got a fog light switch built in right here. You just pull this little thing out, and but I don't know. Like I said, this guy, he did the car the way he wanted to. I can't bash it, you know, to each his own. But that's where I'm at right now with it, and we're gonna keep chugging along. Alright guys, so today I've started on the bodywork. As you can see, it had a pretty big nasty area in the back, so I've sanded it all down, got all the rust off of it, and sprayed it down with rust preventive, and it will be time to do some filler work. So now we're fixing that hole. Also picked up some other seats from a guy. These are in much better shape. Got a little blemish right there in the corner, but all in all, that's it for the driver's seat, and the other one was pretty ripped up. I don't know if you can see in there, see the edge of it. Yeah. So anyways, hard to find good seats for these SRT4s, but I'm happy with it. Alright guys, so I'm making some progress, jumping ahead a little bit. Got the new radiator in, and you can see a little wet over there from where I was bleeding the system, so got that in right there. And back here, been doing a little bit of body work, fixed that little rough spot that was right there. And back over here, we got the quarter looking pretty good. So that's where we're at right now. We're moving right along. Alright guys, so that's where we're at so far on the SRT. As you've seen, we've done a crap load of metal work and cleaned up the interior and got the rat's nest out and put the new radiator in, bled the system and everything. I had to drive the car over to the other house to do the welding on it. Unfortunately, I noticed the water pump's leaking and the clutch is, yeah, like the guy said, it's pretty much on its way out. And the car is going to need to be tuned, so I think I'm going to have to pull the transmission, do the clutch, probably do the timing belt, do all that stuff. So, and I'm supposed to start back my job Monday. They called me back, evidently with the virus thing lifting, and they got approved for the government loans and all that, so I got to start work again. So that's going to put the SRT4, it's going to make things interesting, let's just say that. But I appreciate everybody sticking with me and watching these episodes and updates. And as always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all on the next one when hopefully we'll be pulling this transmission and this motor out and beginning an overhaul.